All right. So I was just on YouTube real quick. A new video was just put out on another little boy that is missing. Well, he's found dead uh, down in southern Illinois. And they're looking for people to come forward and try and identify the little boy down south. So this is shocking. They found him in the woods. So this is becoming a problem. Like I said, it wasn't just Abby and Libby that was murdered out down south down there. There's a lot of people that have been coming up missing. What's going on down south there and in surrounding states? Who knows? But this is from the Indiana State Police.
Happened to stumble upon the child's remains in a heavily wooded area in or around Salem. This was around 7:30 p.m. Authorities were immediately notified and police arrived on the scene. The little boy is being described as being African American with short black hair. He is about 4 feet tall, has a thin build, and he is estimated to be between 5 and 8 years old. They do believe that he died sometime within the last week. An autopsy was performed, but they have not released the findings or a cause of death as of yet. They also didn't release a clothing description of what he was wearing when found, but it's possible maybe there wasn't any. I do not know that for sure. I'm just making an assumption because normally when a body is found, they do give a clothing description to try to further help identify the person. I'm sure they are doing a DNA test and trying to match him up with someone.
We're still waiting on the autopsy results. That part of the process is not in our hands. So once we have those answers, that can change the answer to that question. But at this time, we would believe it's going to be fairly recent, sometime within the past week.
Is there, going on with that, what you mentioned, the autopsy, is that the reason why you were not elevated is to a homicide investigation?
Right, there's a lot of questions to be answered, and typically on any investigation like this, we're going to wait for those official answers from a doctor to say this is exactly what happened. We're not doctors, we're police and investigators, and we can all make assumptions, but that's not our job, to make those assumptions officially. We wait for the proper authorities to say this is the cause of death, this is the time of death, and then we can move forward from there.
Police have reached out to other agencies, not just here in Indiana, but Kentucky and Ohio also. But so far, there is no missing child report matching the description of this little guy. They are checking schools as well. I'm sure they're looking at attendance records. They are talking to teachers and other school staff to see if anyone has noticed a child that may not have been in school this past week. A sketch has not yet been released, but I'm betting they will release one soon if he's not identified before they do so. Now, it was originally believed that the little boy was from Salem or Washington County or nearby, but since they haven't received any tips or information about a missing child from there, they now believe he could be from outside the area.
Continuing to ask for the public's help to keep this at the forefront so that we can get that call. Obviously,
That's really sad. Well, what they need to do is get the African American community to, maybe they need to post some photos or something, or have someone go down there and identify them. This is becoming a problem we're seeing down there, down south. A lot of people in the woods or whatever. Be safe, folks. Keep an eye on your kids. Like I said, the world is nuts. They don't even know what his name is. They don't know anything. They just found a 4-foot young African American boy out there in the woods in Salem. So, unreal. Be safe, folks. YouTube is nuts. look out for scammers, bullies, idiots, whatever you want to call them. Be safe. I do have a hacker or somebody messing with my YouTube or whatever. I don't know. YouTube's gone nuts. Maybe it's my internet, but yeah, they need to get some information on that. You can't identify someone that you have no ID to go off of. So, yeah, tough one, but I don't know. But watch these guys on YouTube. You watch them, watch Upchurch. Something's going on. Upchurch says he's taking a break from YouTube. Got to watch all these dudes. What's going on? I have no idea, but I have a feeling they're up to something. So watch out. They might be trying to an attack. Who knows? Who knows what's going on? This whole war now between Johnny Gobble and Boy Blue or whoever he is, I don't know. Who knows? Johnny Goble. Johnny Goble is his name, not Gobble. Johnny Goble. Hang in there, Goble. Hunker down. But we need to get some people to identify that young man. Hopefully they release some information and a photo. All right, folks, you have a good night. Be safe. Watch out for the YouTube wars. Don't get sucked up into them. Don't believe these people. You make a video about someone, you're calling someone out. That's a lie. That's a bunch of crap. And don't fall into it.